Mr. B. Thiagarajan is joining us now. He's Executive Director and President, the AC Products Business at Blue Star Limited. Mr. Thiagarajan, good morning, sir. Thank you for your time. Prashant this side. So how's the preparation for the summer season coming up as far as the AC segment goes? From your side, the industry, how are things poised?
It is a fantastic season ahead. That's what we are all expecting. It's very hot in quite a few places, and it is going to be one of the very big season for the industry as a whole. And for Blue Star, it has been very good in the months of January, February, and March. It has been doing well. I think the summer can throw up something like 30% growth for us. And I think the market is poised for a record growth in the forthcoming season. Having said that, one can't bet on the weather. It can so happen that suddenly it starts raining at some parts of the country. But going by the forecast that is available, I think the season is going to be a very interesting one for the air conditioning and refrigeration industry. We are well prepared. More than 135 models have been launched at all over India, and more than 35 inverter models have been launched. The distribution network is prepared, and the advertising campaign is going to break anytime now. And on the whole, we are very happy about our preparations and the way the secondary movement is taking place in the market.
When you said 30% sales and this 30% growth in summer season, this season, you were referring for Blue Star?
Yes, the January-February figures are very encouraging. March, both the primary as well as secondary sales have been very good, and therefore we had shared with you that the market will at least grow by 15%. We will grow by 25%. And I think the market is likely to grow by 20%, and our own growth target may be 30%. If everything goes on well like this. As you may be aware, for the past 5 years we have grown better than the market, gaining market share and taking our market share to somewhere around 10.5%. Our goal is 12.5%. If the season holds up, we will definitely achieve that.
So industry AC volume growth is estimated between 12-13 odd percent, roundabout there. Would you agree with that? Or are you saying that's a low figure? I'm talking about industry AC volume growth.
For which period? For the financial year FY16, my own estimate is both residential as well as the institutional market put together, the growth will be in the order of around 8% or so. That is my best estimate. And against this growth of 8%, Blue Star's growth is around 20%. So we will end up with around 20% growth as far as this financial year is concerned. The coming financial year, the summer is going to be one of the record ones for the industry, and I expect the market to grow by around 20%. I think we will grow by 30%. In other words, going by the temperatures that are prevailing and the secondary movement, I am increasing the forecast from around 25% growth to 30% growth. And I have one qualification. Suddenly it may start raining somewhere, it is fine. Anything about 25 to 30% growth is definitely possible in the forthcoming season. That is my guess at this point of a time.
Fair enough, sir. Fair enough. This is, when you say summer season, what months are you talking about specifically? And for Blue Star, 30% growth over 2015 summer, right? Same months last year.
That is right. That is right. So basically it begins in Kerala somewhere in the month of March, and this year even Tamil Nadu has become hotter, Maharashtra has become hotter. So April, May, June and July, North India alone continues, and because there the summer sets in somewhat late. And therefore, one can say that between the period March to July as the summer season for India as a whole, and North India will be April to July, South India and Central India will be March to June. And the season beginning people buy in large numbers because they don't wait for the summer to be peak and then start buying, as you can imagine. So the symptoms are all very, very good. The secondary movement has been recorded at this point of a time, and I think all players will do exceedingly well in the month of March, and therefore there must be some kind of a tweaking in terms of, because suddenly you do not have so many people to install the machines and service the machines. And this is like in a manner of speaking Diwali cracker industry, right? Suddenly there has to be a lot of resources pumped in the industry to cope with this particular one, and I think it is happening very well. And after a long time, last summer was a disturbed one, summer before that was not good. So for the industry as a whole, it is going to be a good season ahead. That is what I am hoping.
What about competition, sir? I mean, I think North India, because of weather conditions, is about 40-50% of the total industry sales, AC sales. And there is intense competition, I mean, which is very self-evident. There are price cuts, discounts, free installations, all those things, right? So when you say growth will be strong, what about margins, sir?
Nothing new. It has been... the competition has been there. As you know, who is who in the industry is already a player here. And among the consumer durables, you take televisions, washing machines, refrigerators, microwave ovens, air conditioner is the category which has been growing every year, despite the price increases, despite rupee depreciation, despite bad summer, the industry has been growing. So therefore, all players have been focusing on this particular product line. So competition is healthy. We all have been working together in order to grow the market, in order to improve the energy efficiency, in order to become environmentally friendly. So that front I am not worried at all. The second part of the question with regard to the prices, we expected the union budget in line with the plan to introduce GST, whether they will increase the tax or the SENVAT. It didn't happen. It is a welcome news. From the industry, there was a request for 5-star and inverter air conditioners, make the SENVAT exemption possible or make it at least half. They didn't accept that request, so that is a disappointment, but still it is fine with us. The most important thing is the commodity prices have bottomed out and Chinese prices are coming down in terms of certain components which all of us buy. The rupee has been stable somewhat. We thought the rupee will be further depreciating. It is not happening. So in this context, the cost is going to be stable, therefore prices and margins. So I have stated this for FY17. At this point of a time, I expect the prices to remain stable and margins to be healthy and stable. I do not expect anything that is going to be disturbing this trend at all, unless and until there is 3 weeks of rain in northern India complete and the market is washed out. Then the price cutting can happen because all of us have produced machines or procured raw materials in order to prepare for summer, and therefore one will be under pressure to get rid of the stocks. But as of now, my guidance is the prices and margins will be stable in the forthcoming season. In one line, if I have to state, we are very, very optimistic about room air conditioners market for the forthcoming season at this juncture.
Look forward to hearing from you soon about the January to March earnings, sir. And hope to speak with you about a very good set of results. You said Feb was good, March is also turning out to be pretty solid. Thank you indeed. Appreciate you joining in, Mr. Thiagarajan. Always good to get that perspective from you, sir. Thank you. Let's just take a very quick break here. I've actually eaten into the next show, so I have to take a very quick break here. Thanks for staying with us all through the morning. See you on the other side.